Hello, everybody, and welcome back for episode 391 of Journey to the Farlands. It has been a week since my last episode that I said I was going to go on hiatus, and I think I broke that promise by streaming a whole heck of a ton since then. I've been doing a whole lot of streams, but what did I hit? Must have hit like the corner there. But I did break my my hiatus rule by doing some streams, but I did get a lot of studying done. I still have a good heap left here, so I don't expect things to loosen up completely for yet another week. So hopefully a week from now I'll actually be able to start doing something with Journey. I don't know, or just start doing some other stuff. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I know I want to do Winter Wonderland at some point, my next outpost in a Journey. I think that's outpost 6. Jeez, I've already done 6. Numero 6. Just popping in to let you know. Oh, that's fine. Probably just did an update. Thanks for letting me know, Dev. I said I was playing Subnautica again. I don't think anyone looks at it. I don't know. I don't have like common viewers who would like be able to pick up on that, but I do appreciate the assistance and the heads up. Anywhoozles. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, my streams. I've been up to quite a bit in a week that I thought I would kind of just take it chill. And I guess it has been a chill week. Well, not really chill, I would say, but in terms of like streams, I've not been like all over the place like before. It's definitely been anything but chill outside of like the streaming. It's been very hectic actually. Well, not very hectic. Well, it's been busy, I should say, not hectic. But yeah, I got some I'm over the big heap. Well, tomorrow I'll be over the big heap for sure, and then I got another big heap at the end of the week. I'm hoping to do some stuff, some cool stuff next week. Like I said, Journey, Outpost, maybe some more server streams, maybe some more of my new series Factorial that I've started. I've started, I think, 2 new series. I'm just throwing stuff around, honestly, at this point. Just seeing what sticks, and I think Factorio Space Age will be one of them that sticks. Also because I bought literally bought the DLC for the game The Space Age, so I kind of want to see what's in the DLC. So I'll probably be streaming that alongside Journey after my break a bit more frequently, just because I want to get a base progressed fairly quickly, and I want to check out the DLC in due course. But yeah, what did I stream? I did. Oh, I think I already talked about the birthday streams. Like, we're beyond that now. I would have addressed that already in the previous episode, or one of them. I'll go since the last Journey to the Farlands episode. So I did another episode of Renewcraft. Oh, right. Newcraft turned 4. Just shy of a week ago. That was quite fun to celebrate a nice Newcraft anniversary by checking out the brand new update that came out the same day. December 3rd, I think that was. That was a good time. Got to get together with some of the folks on the Renewcraft SMP. I'll probably keep saying Newcraft, but no, it is Renewcraft, a kind of reiteration of the old stuff, the old Newcraft, the 4-year-old Newcraft that I'm talking about. But that was good. Got to go to the Pale Garden. Looked around for a creaking for like what seemed like forever. It felt like I was going for days on end. just trying to find it, and we found so much Pale Garden. Like there was a huge like just everywhere we could see. Well, not everywhere, but like it was pretty big considering what I've seen on Twitter over the last little while about people struggling to find the Pale Gardens since the new update came out. I've been struggling to find the creaking, and we did actually find one in the episode. It wasn't just clickbait. I did actually find the creaking in the episode, which is good. Me and Nathan did. And that was the last time I played Renewcraft. I'll probably hop on again at some point this week just to get a stream out, but I don't think I'll get super comfortable on the server until, of course, when I'm back from all the completely out of the woods. But yeah, a lot of fun stuff happened on that server. I was working on my house. I've implemented the pale wood into the roof of my house alongside deep slate, so I think that'll be a pretty good roof. I might need to take a look at it when I load into the world again and see if there's anything I want to change, because it is a pretty big roof. It's a very different scale for a house. I usually don't build very large scale homes, but this one's fairly large scale. It's not like super crazy in like I mean, I guess it is for a starter base, but like in terms I mean, I guess it is pretty crazy. I don't know what I'm on about. It is actually a pretty wild base to start with. And here I was like being like, oh, I won't get myself too caught up in something, crazy, because I feel like the larger a project I make for like the starting thing, that's usually the thing to get me into the world. Yeah, it's a bit of a thing, I must say, because yeah, I find that like I struggle to complete starter bases if I do them too big, which I think I'm seeing with this one, but I'm hoping that I can just chip away at it instead of actually like doing it in like a sitting kind of thing. I'll probably be able to finish it over my winter break, to be fair. I'll have to figure out exactly how I want to spend my break. I'm gonna spend it as a break. I'm not gonna focus on really anything else. I mean, work, I guess, if I have to work on any specific day. But yeah, in terms of school, I'm gonna be like just not worrying about it at there in that point, because right now is when I'm worrying about it, and I don't want to worry about it for like a few weeks, so that'll be good. And then after that, I guess it'll be April again. After that, and then in April, I can kind of do what I did this year again through April through, I guess, August. Oh, this is a cool little thing here. Look at this. Well, I feel like I'm always like, oh, cool little thing, and it's like always like the craziest thing known to man. I always say that my scale is super off, like just my scale of things, like like going my starter base, like what I was saying in the Renewcraft SMP. My starter base is crazy, and yet I was like, I don't know if it's too crazy. No, it is. It is. Gotta put my reading glasses on. I don't have reading glasses, but gotta put them on. Holy, that's quite a bit of tree that's cut off. I'm not used to being up this, having it be this flat up this high. It's kind of cool. I mean, this is the sheer like limits of World Gen right here, about as high as it'll go. The actual mountains themselves won't go up to 128. It'd look really funny if they did. It's just kind of strange having everything be like stunted. Loosely rounded. I feel like Caves and Cliffs has done a lot more on rounding everything off and making it look a little bit less just craziness. I like the craziness though, beta craziness. What else did I get up to past the Renewcraft? I did, yeah, Renewcraft, and then I did, going back to my thing here, Better Than Adventure Season 2. Oh, yes. That was another thing. It was an oldie but a goodie coming back. Me and Devin, I could, yeah, this will take up a good bit of time, actually. I could probably prattle on about this for a little bit. But yeah, back probably over half a year ago, 7 months ago, I think I did a series called Better Than Adventure, a beta 1.7.3 mod pack. Or mod. I keep saying mod pack, but it's just like a mod that changes the game. It's basically like if beta Minecraft never ended. Like if it was like kind of like how the adventure update was. It's not really. It's quite different to it, but it's like basically an alternative where like the beta vibes continue. Anyway, I played that. Did a good, I think 10 streams are on it, or like 10 episodes at least. And I did like 30-minute episodes or whatever, which was different for me. I'm used to doing like hour-long episodes for Journey just because it's kind of my cutoff for commentary. But no, doing 30 minutes was kind of weird. I might do it again for season 2, but it'll only really be if people want it to happen, because otherwise I'm fine just doing the long episodes, the long streams for as long as me and Devin play. But yeah, I did the first season of Better Than Adventure, and it actually went really well for the channel. The channel picked up a lot of traction surrounding that series, which doesn't surprise me. Pretty much all of my old Minecraft series are a hit, apart from like the little one-offs here and there. But like Journey, I know why Journey is so good, how it has performed so well, but Better Than Adventure, of course, being my most popular by like just sheer numbers alone, and engagement as well. And Old School Minecraft, I think, is another one, and my Beamcraft that I did, my mod pack. Those are all kind of my big popular series. I think Journey was the one-hit wonder for me, although Better Than Adventure seems to be more of that kind of one-hit wonder thing, because it did actually, I think, because there's episodes of Journey that have done really well, and I think over the long period, like the long game, Journey succeeds way better than Adventure, because I think I'm just more motivated in this than I was ever in that series. But I'm glad to be back in it with Devin. It was kind of a bit of a tricky path getting back to where we are now. There was a lot of different things that could have happened and didn't happen. Much like when we started. Oh, which one was it? I don't know. I don't know if it was a series, but it was another thing that we had trouble with. I think that was when we did Satisfactory. We were trying to do like Factorio, or I think initially Subnautica, and that's before I started my live stream series, of course, which I did after that. After that fell through. But yeah, there was like the Subnautica and then the Factorio thing with Devin that I was gonna do, and that both of those fell through just because of connection and stuff. And we kind of debated doing some kind of like server thing. I think that was also before the SMP2, so or it definitely was before the Renewcraft. So it could have been a thing to like do like an SMP thing, but or not SMP thing, but like a multiplayer Factorio through like a server. But time was kind of thin for me back then, and I mean it's even more so now. But I think it was kind of in the better interest to do, I guess, Satisfactory at the time, which didn't really go anywhere. We kind of just forgot about it. I don't think it's on the channel anymore. I might, I don't know. I feel like, well, I'm doing Factorio, and I want to do that, but I definitely do want to do Satisfactory at some point too. I've got a bit of an itch for automation, honestly. A little bit. So yeah, that's always on the back burner, I guess. But going back to Better Than Adventure, we tried doing, I think initially a mod pack, like our own mod pack. I was gonna make a brand new one, and it probably could have worked, but I just was not really that patient the night that we did it, and I was trying to troubleshoot stuff, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I think some of the mods I'd thrown together were not working with each other. It kept crashing. I might go back to that one too, even after Better Than Adventure with Devin. That'd be good. But yeah, the custom mod pack didn't really work out, and then we did. What was it? roguelike adventures and dungeons, which I did a stream on that actually afterwards, which I was intending to do a series on it. I'll get around to that shortly. But yeah, that kind of fell through too, just because of technical issues. It was my end this time, actually. Well, actually, it was my end both times because the mod conflict, and then Rad, roguelike adventures and dungeons, it was just, it wouldn't let me load into the world. Devin was just prancing about doing whatever in the world, and I just couldn't get in. And it was my own friggin' world too. And I tried doing it through like the server jar and everything. Yeah, it didn't work, so we're back to the drawing board, and we decided to do better than adventure. That was kind of my ace in the hole. Is that maybe that? I don't know if that's the right term or phrase for that, but it was kind of like the trump card. No, I don't know. I'm just saying stuff now. It was kind of just like in the back pocket kind of thing. I was like, there's always better than adventure at like, after like an hour or two, or usually how it goes with the trial and error. It was like, yep, there's always better than adventure, and we actually managed to get it to work. The server jar worked, and the rest is history. And that stream went pretty well. It's done pretty decently. I'm gonna definitely, continue it with Devin, see where that goes. It'll just kind of be like a little thing here, and then me and Devin could always do other stuff in the future, even in the near future. Doesn't have to be better than adventure all the way. I'm gonna try and disconnect myself from trying to make everything a big thing, because I feel like when I initially went into better than adventure, I really wanted it to be like this crazy, long world, this wild thing, and I just wasn't feeling it by the end of the 10 episodes, and the viewership had dropped, and that was, I already made up my mind before that, but that was kind of just like, yeah, people not really being as engaged, maybe just because I wasn't as engaged. I'm not sure if that came across in the episodes, but I definitely found that I just wasn't quite in the element anymore. I was just, I don't know. There's just something that was weird with it. I'm glad to be back in it though. I think Devin and whatever I can probably muster up in this world should be good. I'll probably take it a little bit easier in this one creatively, because there's already the SMP, and that's probably going to be eating up a lot of my creative energy getting stuff going in that. But it was good. I don't know what day that'll be streamed. I'll have to evaluate my schedule probably after this episode here. So yeah, that was pretty good. And what else? After that, I guess I could talk about the Factorio stuff. I did do, like I said, a roguelike adventures and dungeons episode, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's a 1.12.2 mod pack for Minecraft. I've been really itching to play modded Minecraft. Well, Minecraft, more Minecraft, but I don't really want to do more vanilla, so I've been doing modded stuff on the side. Anywho, Rad, I did a stream on it and I died a bunch. It was great. And then at the end, I don't know, it was just, it was like that kind of thing where I was just like, I wanted to move on from it kind of thing. I don't think it went very well. It was a fun stream, but I feel like I'd need to play it a little bit more safe if I played it again. I don't know. But I just wasn't feeling it, and I was already kind of on the fence about whether I wanted to do Factorio, and the real kind of setback in terms of wanting to do a Factorio series was the fact that I needed Space Age, because I wanted to actually cover the DLC instead of just doing like a regular old playthrough, and you do actually need Space Age to do it, at least in like the most optimal way, which I wanted to experience it as well as I could. And so I did actually get the DLC. I think, when was that, last night? No, it was like one of the past nights anyway that I did that. I could actually check right now. It wasn't last night. It was the 7th. Oh, what? Oh no, it would have been the 6th because I finished it later in the day. It was already after the Roguelike Adventures episode, so those were both done back to back, which I usually don't do. I'd much rather do like one longer one than like 2 mini ones. But I was actually planning on doing the Rad episode for a lot longer. It's a mod pack I really like, and it's one that I played years ago for a long time, and I was really hoping to get into it, but it just, I wasn't feeling it at the end of it, so I'll come back to it at some point if I do want to again. But apart from that, yes, Factorio is kind of the one that's going right now. And yeah, I'll probably, like I said, probably I'll accelerate that series because I want to get to the space part of it and the new stuff. So I'm just going to try and, I mean, I'll still just kind of play at my normal pace, but I'm just going to try and do more of it. And I hope that that'll not only also like get me like hooked into it, but also get me closer to that new content that I want to see, the novelty. Even more of the novelty. And then last night I did a Subnautica episode. Another one, episode 7. That series is going pretty well as well. It's not like the most popular series, but I don't need any like my series to be that way if I enjoy them, you know. I'm having a lot of fun in the episode. It was my longest one that I did, and I got a lot done. I say that every time for Subnautica, but I did actually get quite a bit done in that episode, I must say. It was very productive. It was very, yeah, it was great. I don't think I died, actually, considering all the dangerous positions I put myself in. I feel like I do that every episode, and my next base now, my newest base, is even worse than the last one in terms of location. Leviathans everywhere. It's great, and I can't wait for my 3rd base now as well. But this one's going to be like the main base. This one is in the Dunes biome. Yes, I based in the Dune biome in Subnautica. And if you know anything about the Dunes, and you know Reapers, lots of them. I got a neighbor Reaper again. I know again, my first base was also by Reapers in that save, and that was like the first or second stream, like the second hour I was doing that in the world. Like I'm just unhinged in this save. Unhinged, honestly. And yeah, I got like a brand new modded Leviathan chilling above where I am, so that's great. I had another modded Leviathan at my old base, so yeah, I'm just like the Leviathan charmer. No, not really, actually. A Leviathan chased me out of my last base. That's true. It wasn't a Reaper. That one was by the Aurora crash site. But yeah, Subnautica is such a good time. And I'm looking forward to doing Below Zero and Subnautica 2 when that comes out. Maybe doing that with Devin, if Devin can run the game. I'm assuming he'll be able to, because you should be able to customize graphics. And I looked at the specs and stuff, the recommended stuff, and it seemed okay. Like the actual, or not recommended, the minimum, the recommended is a little bit higher probably than what Devin has. Just in some areas, I'd guess. It's pretty demanding based on like the engine it's going to be using. I think it's Unreal. I don't know which engine it actually is. I have a feeling it is Unreal based on the trailer and stuff. It just seems a lot more. I mean, it's not in-game footage, I guess, yet. But it just seems to me, I mean, it was cinematic, but also it's a good opportunity to make the game even more immersive. And I'm looking forward to seeing another planet as well, beyond 4546b. Seeing something completely different would be really cool. Oh, but that's, that's all in the future. And I'm just going to keep playing the main game and then do Below Zero. And whenever I kind of wrap that up, or even I guess maybe during Below Zero, or if Subnautica is still somehow around, then I can just keep doing that alongside Subnautica too. I'm gonna try and do the Subnautica 2 when it comes out fairly soon after. Just like check out the early access or whatever in some episodes, and then do more if it when it releases, kind of thing. What else? I guess I can that's all kind of the stuff I've been up to, apart from studying and all that real life stuff. That's kind of what the streaming's been like, and it's quite a bit considering I was thinking of not really doing, streaming for this past week and the next week, but I'm not some work machine that can just work 24/7. I'm human. I get tired. So yeah, I need like the downtime to stream, definitely. So that's just how it's going, how it's gonna go. Oh, lovely. Lovely stuff. Oh wow. 7.7 million in close view. I feel like I've been at 7 million for a while, don't you? This is probably going to be the longest million now, just based on like this portion alone. Going to weekly episodes is a first for me. I can look. Wow. Yeah, 7 million was when was 7 million first crossed? August. Because I guess in a way that is true that a lot of my big progress happened in the 6 million and I guess early 7 million, early to mid 7 million. And ever since then, I've just been kind of slowly crawling along, as I anticipated. I don't know how things will go in the winter here. I might end up doing some more longer episodes. I'd like to, but I'd also like to do longer episodes and other stuff, and I love to see how I fare with things. And I'll probably be doing some IRL stuff as well in that time, just to cool off a bit and do some home-based stuff instead of like just all work, like I have been doing the past 3 months now. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, I don't know about fun, but when you're getting stuff done. That's right. I feel like there was something I wanted to talk about. I can't quite think of it off the top of my head. I was making good progress with all of my talking of series and stuff. Nothing revolutionary beyond that. I don't think I've gotten many comments to address in an episode. Just a lot of friendly folks stopping by, kind of thing. Good to see people commenting. Getting active. And I did have someone to tag along with me for the Subnautica stream, which was cool. Some of you viewer popped by and was stuck around and chatted for a while in that one. I think I'd already done quite a bit up until that point, but it was good to have someone around for like pretty much like half of the stream. It's nice to have people around. I always enjoy that in Journey as well. It makes the commentary a lot easier. I find anyway, where I don't have to just kind of think of whatever to talk about kind of thing. It's good to have people to, and also comments as well. I appreciate comments that I can not only answer in the comments, but also address in YouTube videos too, for everyone else. But, yeah, good stuff, good times. And I'll have to think about what I want to do for 1,000 subscribers, because I was like, will it line up with Winter Wonderland? I don't think it is, so I'm gonna have to like think of something to do, and it probably will land itself like in like a really bad time, like in like my second term, and and it's just gonna be a great time. You know, I'll try and get some kind of stream out for that. I don't know exactly what I will do. Maybe something journey related, or maybe just a one-off too. I'm not quite sure how I want to do it. Could even do another Q&A again. Try and get some questions from you guys for it. Yeah. Ooh. Wow, this is a cool spot. Gonna have to go down deeper into this chasm here. Holy. You don't see this very often. You don't see me taking fall downs very often either. No, that's a bit more often than this terrain. Wow. Let me get a screenshot. I'm gonna get a closer look at it. I want to see what's inside. Oh, there's some mobs already. I can see. Right. We need to break out the old sword here. Oh, I don't think there's anything in there. I thought it was like a through hole to something else. No, it's just a big old chasm. This area is just full of it. This is a great like outpost location. Could imagine like an epic like harbor city or town, trade town. Something along those lines with all the waterways, like boats on the water. I must say that is a pretty cool base idea. And having it go up into the mountains and stuff with like pulleys and things. Oh, look at this beautiful cave. Well, an average cave, but it is a good cave. Oh, wow. Very, very sheer. Kind of reminds me of that Outpost 1 tentative location I had. Not quite like this, as jarring, or it wasn't quite as jarring, but it was kind of a neat little spot. I ended up liking the one that I went to after that better, but oh wow, there's like a whole under portion here. I'd love to go and explore it, but I don't want to face off against mobs right now. Work my way back here. I guess next episode will be 6.7 million blocks. That's pretty good. Even closer to 8 mil. And then we'll be a quarter of the way to the Farlands, or not quarter of the way, 3/4 of the way to the Farlands. That's better. Gosh, if I was only 1/4 of the way, I'd be a little bit more alarmed at this point. Considering how much work I put into this series. But I'll get myself parked somewhere. And we can wrap it up. Or I will wrap it up. Wrap up the episode. Don't need to do the full hour today. I feel like it's a bit. I mean, I'm only doing them once a week, so I figured I would have enough to say for an hour. But you know, it's a bit of a coin toss sometimes. I'm not a complete word factory all the time. Nighttime done. Nighttime quickly approaches. Let's get bed assembled, and yeah, that'll do it. So thank you everybody for tuning in for another episode of The Journey. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one next week when hopefully I can get a bit more of a plan together for Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. Gosh, I'm completely forgetting my T's and probably a few other letters. But anyway, yeah, see ya.